Hi, this is Pisces, December 2017 astrology reading through Peter the Clairvoyant. And I'm feeling Pisceans now, you need to start trusting your intuition a little bit more because really of all the star signs, you are really the psychic clairvoyant in a sense. So I feel like you need to start trusting this a little bit more than what you do, because this will really help guide you. And let's just put it on a very simple level. When coming to making difficult decisions or choices within your life, start trusting this more than this. This is what you want and what you're seeking. This is what you know you need and where you're going. And this will help sort of guide you a little bit. And sometimes it's very difficult to sort of kind of get that balance right, but I feel like you'll know what you're doing, where you're going when you start trusting your intuition more. And I feel that's going to be a key point now as you're moving forward. December's not a bad month for you. It's sort of a month where it's a bit sort of in the middle. It's a bit like neither good nor bad. And I just feel so look at it as if to say December's okay. But I do feel so now. Try not worry so much what's going on in December, but try and plan more ahead now where you're going long term, about what you're wanting, what you're seeking, and what you're looking for. And then I feel so I'm trying to start to implement it. I'm not saying it's all got to be done now, but if you can just get your thoughts going a little bit, so you're starting to think more about next year, about what you're wanting and what you're seeking. And then it's like I feel as though you've got some kind of plan ready. And I know you might be quite busy and quite focused on Christmas, but I do get the feeling you will have time to sit down and think about what you want and where you're going. And for some of you Pisceans, I'm sure this is going to make a lot of sense to you. So don't be sort of frightened to mix things up a little bit. And also I'm being told, don't frighten to ask for help. Because sometimes it's like you're so focused on doing everything on your own, and don't get me wrong, you're quite capable. But just think, if you ask for a bit of help, or if you could do this, or could you just do that for me, you could get there so much quicker because you're lightening the load. And it's like you're always taking on everything, every challenge, every situation. And this is just who you are as a person, which I just feel as though is absolutely fine. But like I say, if you could just ask for some help and support, it would make life so much easier for yourself. You could then concentrate on your goals because you've got more time, or somebody's helped you get there a bit quicker, or opened up that door for you to get there. Sometimes it's not always what we know or what we're doing. Sometimes it's who we know. People can help us to get where we need to be in life. So this is what we got to focus on. Some of you are feeling a bit political, and it's almost like it just feels like you're not happy with what's going on around your area, or with local government, or within, generally within the country. And I feel so that's fine, but it's like you've got to decide what you can do about it as a person. You've either just got to vote, or you've got to think, do I get a bit more political and start doing something, perhaps having a bit of a political career. And your intuition may be guiding you to do this because you're a bit incensed on what's going on around you with local government, the environment, and people, the way they're being treated. You might not be too happy about it, and because you're such a sensitive soul, it's like it infuriates you. So you'll have to decide whether you've got the time to do that, or you just can vote with your feet when that time comes. As if to say, do you know what, I'm not having this no more. I'm going to really go where it feels my vote matters. And I wouldn't even worry about it if you think, even though that sort of particular party might not sort of win, I just feel as though go for it. I don't know why I'm talking about politics with you, but it could make sense to some of you, because you're the only one I've mentioned politics to, and I think I've never ever mentioned politics in a reading before. So I've got to be drawn to it for some kind of reason. So I just feel as though you just got to do what you feel as was right there. But also, depending what you are going to do about it, whether it's just voting or whether it's actually saying and doing something about it, make sure you've got the time, because this will really take up your time and energy. It's not as simple as you think it is. It can turn into a full-time job, but then a full-time job you will get paid for it. So if you want to go into politics, and maybe that's where I'm being drawn to, then yes, you go for it. And I feel like you'll be very, very good at it. So see where that comes in as you move forward. When it comes to relationships, I just feel as though just trust your thoughts and feelings of what you feel as though you should be doing. That seems to be the key in moving forward. And also try and link into what your partner's thinking and feeling, because sometimes he's sitting back very quiet, and I feel like you're the one who needs to instigate it a little bit. Money doesn't seem too bad. I just feel so just look after what you've got, be wise with it, and I feel so you should have a good Christmas generally, and I just feel so, and that's really about it. And I just feel so generally within the home, I can feel like, you can be starting to think about a house move, some of you, and I feel so that's fine. And if some of you aren't going to be moving house, then I can see sort of new things coming in, like fitted kitchens or bathrooms, or exterior extensions or something like that. I'm being drawn to big projects a little bit within the home, so it's either in house or you're moving. But I feel so whichever way it is, I feel so it's absolutely fine. I feel so it's quite good. Embrace that. I feel it's okay. But other than that, I just feel so now, like I say, you've just got to start speaking your mind a little bit more. But do watch out as you start stepping into January. It's like December you've been feeling motivated, but January you might feel a bit calmer about things. So it's almost like you've lost some of that motivation of thoughts and ideas. But don't worry about it. It could be just December you're a bit fired up. January you're feeling a bit more logical, what you're capable of and what you can't do. But it doesn't mean you're not passionate about things still. You just sort of analysed it a bit more through December and you think, no, maybe I haven't got the time to do this. But maybe there's another way around it. So whether it's career, find other ways of doing things. If it's the politics, then vote with your feet. That'd probably be the best bet for you to do. Or maybe to just try and, do a little bit of promoting for them when you can. You may be not sort of saying, well, I can't do this, but I could perhaps give you a day, a fortnight or a month. Every little bit helps. So whatever aspect it's in, I feel so you'll figure it out. But other than that, I just feel so that's all I've really got to say for you Pisceans. I feel so generally you're okay. So that's really good in my eyes. But I think January is going to be the interesting month for you. So I'll have a bit more information for you for January. Right, okay then, so this is Peter the Clairvoyant, and if you need to connect with me through Facebook, there's Peter the Clairvoyant there, and my website, petertheclairvoyant.co.uk, and if you want any private readings, you know where I am. So I wish you all the best, and have a great Christmas, and we'll be talking about the New Year soon. Thank you.